it possible that this Htemac circular thing then could be doing anything good for us?
You know, that's the sick part of this. With Tesla tech arrays, and even with chemtrails, we have the capability of doing so much good for mankind. Let's take chemtrails for a minute. We used to call it feeding the clouds with aerosols, particularly iron oxide or silver iodide, because an area was either on fire and put out fire, or if the area was in drought, we could make it rain so that people could eat. We have the power, and have had the power since the 1940s, to do that. But we're not. Not only are we not, we're creating weather to create devastating drought. And then on top of that, devastating floods. And on top of that, pounding the area that we have just barraged and devastated with frequencies so that it causes the earth opens up. And we get these holes in the earth, sinkholes.
Yeah.
We're doing all of this and so much more. We're killing so many animals and people just with the frequencies in the chemtrails alone.
This big round Htemac thing they're showing us right now on the that we saw, can that be doing anything good?
No. I would have to say the only thing it could be doing good would be jamming signals for their joint exercises. But it's too low to do that. It's below the ceiling. It's too low to do that. There is one big bombshell that I want to share. I've been warned by my contacts that are affiliated with the government that this is dangerous, and I'm stepping on delicate territory because I could be visited by somebody from the Office of the Investigator General. But I'm going to share it because I believe people need to know. I believe the reason it was put up in the first place was so that the general populace would be aware of it, or be allowed to be aware of it, and if nothing came with that, they would have permission to carry it on. There's a NASA document, PowerPoint presentation that was created by Dennis Bushnell. He was at that time the chief scientist at NASA Langley Research Center. The name of it was Future Strategic Issues, Future Warfare Circuit 2025. This was iffy. So I contacted the people at Langley, and they assured me that this is legitimate. What this document does is it talks about some of the different things we've spoken about when it talks about transhumanism and how they're going to go about doing it. It calls it Borging people. And if the process is supposed to be fully implemented by 2025, that's why we're seeing the chemtrail U-bots or nanites right now. The process is already in full swing. There are a lot of other issues in this, and I'm going to do one or more videos on it. It's hard to understand exactly what they mean by this terminology, but I'll break it down.
It's like turning humans into aliens, right?
Well, what they're trying to do is create cyborg humans. If you've seen Star Trek and you saw the Borg, that's what they're trying to do inside humans. They're trying to create superhumans to be enslaved by them, to make money for them, to work for them, and the ones that survive it are the ones that are lucky enough to be their slaves.
Just walking the streets, death could take you away. It's never guaranteed that you'll see the next day. At night, the evil armies of Shaitan don't play. So defend the family, that's the code to obey.
But if I fall asleep and death takes me away, don't be surprised, son, I was employed here to stay at night. The evil army of Shaitan don't play. So the family sits together.
That's why they're creating super soldiers to defend this. They are trying to create, they call it the next step is evolution. And anyone who gets in the way of that, any dissenter against transhumanism, God be with you, you're a dead man.
Making us fear what they can do to us, therefore we must do what they say.
Well, you know what? I would rather be on the other side than I would be on this planet with a planet like that. And they actually believe they can take the human mind infiltrated into a mechanical body and no longer have to worry about the longevity of the flesh. As long as the mind is functionable, then they become machines with minds.
And the question I get so often is that why in the world would these people you call the powers that be, who are so powerful, why would they want to kill everybody? They could make more money off of people. And my answer is very simple. When you pull back and you look at the big picture, their father is Satan. He is the one they literally worship. They worship Satan, who wants to kill, crush, and destroy us and everything that the earth has to hold. And that's why Jesus, when he returns, he is going to destroy those who were destroying the earth.